running and exercising, all kinds of things. Wifey already left. These guys are practicing. These guys are little kids. So my son's team is right over there. Is that the coaches? Well, pretty small team. Anyway, we looked, we saw, and I want to get the hell out of here. Should I take the highway? I really don't want to take the highway, to be honest with you. But I can see my wife is not here. Alright, so we're gonna head home, and we are going to drink something because I'm thirsty. And once we do that, Jesus, these streets, these roads, oh my God. Once we do that, we're gonna be able to relax a little bit, pick up my son, hit the gym, call it a day, you know. I wish I could pretty much not go straight, but you know, pop a right. I mean, I could, but then I'll be on a highway. Should I do that? Damn, it would be so sweet if I can get on a highway. Damn, but I don't want to. Honestly, I don't really want to. Nah. We'll take the street the way we came. And there's not much on the highway, you know. I don't want to bore you guys. This is probably boring as it is, but you know what? It's alright. You guys want to watch this, listen to music, listen to my bullshit, you know, we can do that. And here we go with the flood again. What the heck is this guy? Oh, he's stuck in it. Is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad, but this guy is scared shitless because we just came from here and he's just flipping. Come on, it's not that bad. It could be worse, right? Now these lanes or these lines right over here, the yellow ones, they have some sort of very slippery paint. I would assume it's latex or semi-gloss, and you know, when I go over it, it feels like I'm going to fall. So I completely hate that feeling, you know. I kind of feel like my tail is kind of like fishtailing all over the place in the back, so I got to be extra careful with those. So when I take these turns, you see me sometimes slam on my brakes, because I really shouldn't slam on the brakes, but it's just pure reaction. But I always try to kind of stop myself from really squeezing the brakes. In regards to the brakes, I mean, they are 100%. They are 220 rotors, you know, regular brake shoes. Nothing, ouch, nothing spectacular. I get those for a couple of dollars. I get like 10 pairs for $10 from AliExpress, and I can pick whatever material I want, whether I want steel or carbon or some semi-steel, whatever, half and half, you know. It's just something that I can choose and pick. I believe I've used on my Stealth, now I'm using the pure steel ones. They've been lasting for a little while. Now in regards to like comparison, I hope this video is still going. I think so. But in regards of Stealth and you know, E-Ride Pro SS, you know, the 17, I mean, I'm tall dude, so I really wouldn't go for the 17, just too small for me. So just comparing the Stealth to of course, you know, the clone Stealth, the DIY bike that is just fucking my first best bike, high performance bike that I love, and I will definitely not ever get rid of it, you know, even for a good price. It just brings so much memories. But just to compare them, it you know, really, like this thing, you know, I mean, I can do the same thing with the Hop. It's a less of a drastic pickup. I mean, this bike is fucking stupid fucking fast, you know. It's like, what the hell? But it's just, I'm not even full throttle, as you can see, but you know, I could be. We are at 73%. Let's burn some oil. Let's burn some electricity. Beautiful. She just handles so nice. She's smooth. At 53, the seat, like I said, is a little bit hard, but you know, it's completely a different beast from what you would have it from a hub motor. Your expectations are completely different. The motor operates differently. Here you have more of being with the bike. You know, the bike is responsive. You also have the motor winding up. It kind of gives you that thrill of you being in so much control. As you accelerate, you know, it makes some noise. It's like, I don't know, it's like part of you, where, you know, the hub motor is quiet, you know, responsive, but you have to put lots of amps in that motor in order to accomplish to look. You know, it's just so responsive. I could do the same thing in a hub motor. It's just, again, it uses so much energy. Look at that. She just picks. There's like no questions about it, and she screams. And this slide is retarded because it's just like wide open and boom, and then you just go for it. You see? I mean, again, if you do this in Brooklyn or Queens, it would be kind of scary, you know, because there's so much traffic there that you don't want to jinx it or risk it. But she handles very nicely. 54, you know, I am full throttle up the hill because I was going up the bridge, and besides, this guy's like close to me and there's a turn, so luckily I know the streets over here, so I know when to accelerate really well and when to slow down. The posture on this bike is nice, upwards, downwards, whichever way you want it. She's a little bit much to the front, but I'm liking it. It's comfortable. You can relax on it. You don't have to be, you know, small dude to enjoy this bike. I think this bike is just perfect. I mean, God, the suspension is like so nice. It's like unbelievable, you know. There's nothing to complain about. Seen lots of YouTubers complaining about the front shocks or forks, the suspension leaking. I haven't experienced that yet, and I am, again, a heavy dude. I'm assuming that since you're doing all that jumping and everything, that would kind of create an issue with you know, a bike that is 134 pounds with battery, plus you the rider, and now you have these forks that are pretty much designed for average person, which in reality could be anywhere from 150 to 170. I doubted that they'll put a 254, you know, man, and do the test, because that would just defeat the outcome. You want the best outcome there is, so you're gonna put a guy that is like 150 pounds, 170 average, you know, Joe Schmo, and do the test that way, so you get better results. You know, if you were to put a 240, you know, pound dude like me, or 250 or 260, and try to get the results and outcome with a somewhat positive feedback from everybody else. Because obviously you go, well, you know, my top speed is not 60, you know, my torque is not so well. But this isn't the problem here in this bike. It's like this bike, it just pulls. I wish only one thing, that the battery was at 50 amp hours. That would give me a 40-45 mile range at a decent speed, you know. You know, keeping this bike at low speeds is you know, it's almost impossible, because she's screaming for pulling. See, like, she's screaming for pulling. Look at that. She just wants to go, and she's like that for a long period of time on this battery. And when I even deplete it, and like I said, she stays like that for a pretty long time. So the version 1, it was where the bike would stop or slow down. It would start slowing down at you know, 40%, which kind of sucks. And I already saw a data cable for excuse me, for the controller. So I guarantee you that E-Ride Pro has the software, and soon enough we'll get the software and we'll get the Bluetooth, and we'll be able to mess around with the settings and get things even more advanced, get better settings and things like that, you know. But for now they're keeping it down low. You know, their next step, I hope, is the pedal kit, and we will be really good. I mean, this is, folks, I mean, if you have $5,400, man, this is like paradise. Just chilling, you know. Imagine now having music in the background in your helmet. Your helmet is nicely covered, it's nice and quiet, you know. It's comfortable, it really is. It's a different lifestyle. You know, I mean, again, you know, bikes like this, they come with big responsibilities. You can't just get on a bike and be irresponsible. And again, you know, there's the guys that pop wheelies and do all kinds of things. Listen, that's you, no problem. I respect that. But you know, lots of people I've seen that fall, and it's just not a good look. You know, not a good look. You ended up in the hospital. Look, knock it off the wood. I'm not saying nothing's gonna happen to me, but you know, it just takes a second. But I'm hoping it's just my extra attention that I pay, my extra, you know, time that I take certain things. You know what I mean? It's what will be enough. But we are back where we